Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we'll be talking about the week 7 analysis, what happened on Dalal Street in the week gone by, and which sectors, which stocks look good for the coming week as well. So first, we'll look at the accumulation data. So accumulation in the broader market, as you can see, during the budget time, it had spiked up, but then after that, it has continuously gone down. Although in the last 3 4 days, it kind of spiked again, but Friday it has again cooled off. So the data isn't that bad either, is not even that strong for us to believe that there is going to be a rally in the coming days. Okay, and it is not even pointing at a drop, which suggests that there might be a big 5 or a 10% kind of crack in the small or a mid cap index in the coming days. So we continue to be range bound sideways, and whichever stocks are in accumulation, the sectors that look good, those stocks continue to do well. So even though in the last 1 week, 2 3 weeks, right, what has happened is stocks where there was accumulation, those stocks have outperformed. So we'll look at a few of those also, which look good and can outperform in the coming days. So the Nifty 50. So what did it do? So as you can see from the chart itself, it has been making a higher high, higher low, and it continues to move higher. Although it is more like a neutral candlestick pattern, spinning top that has been formed, but still the trend looks good, and it has been taking support at the 30 WMA line as well. Okay, so this is the Nifty 50 chart as of now, looks pretty decent. Okay, there is no signs of weakness or anything. It's a neutral candlestick that has been formed, but the good point is it is holding on to that 30 WMA line. Then coming to Midcap 100. So this index as well has been moving sideways in this range from the 3 odd thousand to close to 30,000 on the bottom side. And this week, although it kind of is facing resistance at the 30 WMA line, right? The small wick that you see at the bottom is suggesting that there is some buying that is coming in, that is making the index move up. Okay, so we still continue to be in that sideways range bound thing in the mid cap index as well. Same with the small caps, it continues to face a little resistance at the 30 WMA line. So with these moving average lines, both the stuff happens. Either they act like support if the stock is above that line. If the stock is below that line, the same 30 WMA line will act as resistance as well. So same thing happening in small cap 100 or the mid cap 100, wherein these are facing a little resistance to go above that line. But the small wick at the bottom suggests that there is buying also coming in at the lower levels for the index. Okay, so this is about the three major indices that most of the retail investors track. Now coming to sector specific. So IT sector, which I have been coming out in, talking about since the last few weeks, right? It continues to move up. Although there is a neutral candle being formed at this current moment, right? Because there is some resistance at the current levels of 31,000. Once it is taken out, this should continue to move higher. But many of the small and mid cap IT stocks are continuously hitting 52-week highs. A few of them are even hitting all-time highs. So Sonata Software very close to its all-time high, and it is making a 52-week high. So it has broken above that resistance line. This also looks good. Even the accumulation is pretty good in this particular stock. So this can continue to move higher from the current levels, or it can just go back a little, retest the 666 level, and then bounce from there. Persistent systems, again, this is very close to making it actually made an all-time high, right? And in case it closes above that line, which is hardly 10 points from right now, it can even give you a 10-15% rally from there also. So these are the two IT stocks that look very good for the coming week. Then coming to infra. So as you saw in the budget, there is a big push for the infrastructure the sector. So this one also, although it kind of went below the 30 WMA line, but it has come back above that already. And this looks good, especially the infrastructure with a lot of positive momentum also building up, as well as there is news that the government is going to spend a lot of money on the capex. So a few of the stocks. So the big cement names, Ultratech Cement is trying made a 52-week high very close to that and is trying to move above this resistance line. So once that is taken out, we can expect a even good rally and it can take out the all-time high as well. Even something like Shree Cement kind of broke out of that resistance and made a very strong weekly closing as well. And if you look at the analysis, you would see that the stock is in stage two because it is above the 30 WMA line as well as the RS is in the positive territory finally once it broke out. Same with ACE. ACE, the machinery that these guys manufacture, it caters to the infra segment. So this one is also making new highs and it has kind of broken out. Maybe if one is not having a position that you can wait for the retest to happen and then take an entry in this kind ACE. Okay, so coming to the consumption theme, as you know, because of the tax saving and all of that that is being announced in the budget, right? There is a push for the consumption to become, to see better days in the coming year as well. So ITC, okay, so this stock which made an multi-year breakout, which had a multi-year breakout, right? Kind of retested that and it is again moving up. So the previous high was somewhere in 2017, right? After that, it has now come up and it has broken that as well. Second one is Godrej Consumers. So this one, along with decent accumulation, also it is kind of trying to break this resistance. And once this resistance is broken, even the RS should move into the positive territory, and the stock should finally move into stage two. So these are the two IT FMCG stocks or consumption stocks which look really good. Now coming to electrification, as you guys know, because of this capex push and as well as the Vande Bharat railway lines which are all electrified, a lot of these stocks are continuously buzzing, especially the cable stocks, the one in transmission and all of that. So something like that, Cummins India, it made a 52-week high, right? And looks very good. It might come back to retest the breakout. So at the breakout level, one can look at entering this as well. Second is Finolex Cables. This, as you can clearly see, there is a cup and handle that was formed and then it has broken out. So taking the depth of the cup, the target for this based on the cup and handle would be somewhere close to 850 odd levels, right? So a 250 point dip, that is from 600 or 250 points on the lower side. So 250 points if we add at 600, it should be somewhere close to 850. You can wait for the retest here as well to take an entry. Right. Next is KEI cables. Even Polycab cables also, Polycab also looks very good. So all the cable stocks are doing very well. So KEI very close to its 52-week high, and as you can see, it clearly had fallen, but it went up and closed above this breakout level. So looks very good even as of now. So these are the electrification theme stocks that are looking good. So a few small caps which look very good. So based on the themes that are playing out, that is more and more big companies are coming into India for their manufacturing of electronic goods. So playing that particular theme, something like PG Electroplast, which made a very strong candle and close in this week itself, almost had a 12% gain, right? So one can wait for the retest here as well to maybe play this theme and take an entry at the retest level. So PG Electroplast is one stock. Unipart. So after the IPO, the stock has just gone sideways as of now. But continuously, three green candles in a row, the stock has given and looks very good even with a small volume bump up as well. So in case this breaks out, it would be a range breakout after an IPO. And usually what we have seen is such breakouts can give you even 20, 25, 30% move as well. And the stock, if you look at the December results, it was pretty good. Even the auto sector in India is doing very well. And the valuation is also pretty decent for Uniparts. It's a fundamentally very good company, I would say. So, and the last one, same auto theme, Craftsman Automation. So this stock is continuously moving up, and even right now with very good accumulation, the stock is looks like it is set to take out the previous high that was made. Okay, so hope this helps. And every week I'm coming out with these videos so as to guide the retail investors as to where the smart money is moving, how they can play this market. And in case if it is helping you guys, make sure you share it with your friends or colleagues who are into the small and mid cap space now. So, okay, thank you.